you're female. Like, these are different topics from different people, so it's all of y'all females. So I just, y'all need to get y'all some new boos. Like, your boo ain't your boo. I'm sorry. Like, if you just expect the dude to buy you stuff all the time,
she ain't the one.
She's not the one. Like, you.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Am and Key TV. Y'all loud and shit.
Yeah.
What do you do?
It probably sound a little echoey in here. We're in the process of moving. So that's probably why we sound louder than usual.
Yes.
Sorry for that. But you know what today is? As you know by the title below, it's another Girl Talk. At the end of the week. Girl Talk episode 2. Week 2. And you know, we didn't get on live this time, but people started sending us suggestions anyway. We really meant to get on live though. Sorry. We'll catch y'all next week for topics for next week. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Topic number 1. Wow, y'all getting right into it. Dang it. And I'm reading them in order. Embarrassing sex moments.
Okay, so boom.
I told y'all the beginning of every 5 stories. Okay, so boom. Or tell me why, but come on.
Nah, you can go first.
No, okay, so boom.
Nah, you can go first. Mine ain't really there.
I don't really think I have embarrassing sex moments, but I've had like embarrassing thoughts during sex. Y'all, my very first time having sex, and he was like, you know, he was trying to put it in or whatever, and you know, it's tight, so it wasn't really going. So he told me, you know, you put it in, and I'm like, I don't even know where to hold it.
Right, like, it's my first time. Like
that was embarrassing to me because I didn't flat out tell him I didn't know where it was. I just didn't do it. And he
How
was
you
like,
not know where your own
okay, I know where okay, you pee, yeah, but I don't want to get to it detail. Like, I thought it was the first joint, not the actual hole. Like, I thought the thing went in the first. Y'all, I was young. Don't judge me. Don't look at me differently. Embarrassing sex moments though, like during sex. I don't really have embarrassing sex moments because what's supposed to be embarrassing during sex, me and my partner always laugh about it and we just make a joke out of it and we just move on from there. So like, I don't really have any embarrassing sex moments. What about you? I think.
Okay, so I would say it's embarrassing. Okay, it's kind of embarrassing for me, but it's kind of embarrassing for him too. Okay, I'm gonna just tell y'all. So we on a bed, right? And my bed at the time, it got like 2 poles on the side, and then it got a little pole in the middle. So this little pole in the middle, it was kind of broken off, and it was just put on there, like it wasn't screwed in or nothing. So we, you know, going in or whatever. We're in missionary, and my head.
We going in.
We in missionary or whatever. So that means my head is like right under the little piece. So when you going in and rocking the bed, the thing was rocking and it fell on my head.
Wait, did that hurt?
Yeah, it hurt. I had a whole knot right here. Like my knot was this fat.
Did
right
y'all stop
here.
after that?
Yes, he went from this to you. Like right in the middle.
So y'all addressed it, right?
I was like,
if you look like that, it would have made me go, too. Real quick.
Then we started laughing and stuff. That shit hurt for real. Like,
this wild. Folks broke the bed.
So is that embarrassing or?
I mean, it's kind of embarrassing.
Okay.
Like, looking at it now, it's funny. But then, I'm sure you weren't laughing. Then you probably like,
I mean, it hurt, but you know, it's funny because, like, why is some stupid stuff happening like that?
Well, if y'all already saw a little wobbly, what did y'all expect?
I mean, we weren't thinking, you know, when you in a moment and stuff, you don't be thinking about the bed or things around you.
I don't be thinking about people around me,
exactly.
Things around me, wherever I'm at, who watching. I don't care. Y'all can get a show. What's up? OnlyFans me, please.
Period. Cause I'm gonna get mine regardless.
Shoot, I'm too grown for that. I don't even be caring no more. First, I used to be like, no, somebody gonna see us. If they see,
Free and
they
all.
see.
Free and all.
But I need to start charging folks for this. I need to OnlyFans me for real because y'all getting free peep shows. Nah, for real.
So you finna make you one. Go subscribe to. I'm dead.
Subscribe to my YouTube and to my OnlyFans.
Subscribe.
Link will be in the description below. I'm playing, but I'm really serious though. Cause them checks be looking fine, but you know I'm just playing because I'm too shy for that. Don't do that. I'm trying to think embarrassing sex moments. I know I have had some embarrassing sex moments. Like I wouldn't consider like hitting your head doing like I mean yeah you hit something fell on your head, but like you ain't never been like in the car or something and like you be in the moment you hit your head and you be like like y'all just bust out that like
No.
I don't have no embarrassing ones. They ain't really embarrassing. It was just funny in the moment. So
yeah, I feel like it be a lot of funny moments with me.
Yeah,
they don't be just like
embarrassing, like
embarrassing,
funny, yes, but like that
like
ain't
when
nothing.
We both can laugh and stuff, but embarrassing, no. Like I be hearing folks be talking about they be farting and stuff.
Like okay,
they be throwing up on the like when they giving. You know?
I've heard somebody tell me that too. Like she went in detail with her story. I'm like,
yeah.
But okay, so were they actually like passing gas, or were they like when you be wet and they make?
No, they were actually coming. That part was coming out the ass.
Somebody gonna try to tell me, when you be real wet and you gotta like
Yeah, I be doing that.
Yeah, they talking about, but sometimes it come out your at your butt. I'm like, that's a poop, my nigga. That's totally different. Like, that's a
if
poop.
it came out that hole, that's the hole it's supposed to.
You need to check your drawers because you might then messed on yourself. Like,
no, for real.
Okay. First times getting in trouble.
Getting in trouble?
Trouble. First time getting in trouble. I wasn't no bad kid, really. Oh, I remember. First time I ever got in trouble, like seriously in trouble. My mom was so mad at me. I was like maybe 8, maybe. Some new neighbors had moved in across the street. Little kids, like around my age and stuff. Yeah, I wasn't an outside baby. Like when these people moved in, they used to stay. Knock on the door. My grandma opened the door. May I help you? Can the girl in here come outside and play? My grandma look at me. I be like, I'm not at home. Like, yeah, I really try to avoid them folks. They got my phone number. They would call the house. They want to speak to you. I'm sick. I'm not here. Like, I really was trying to duck and dodge them. So this one particular day or whatever, they on their bikes. I had a bike too, but like I didn't want to take my own bike. So she like, it's a Candyland not too far from here. Let's go for a ride. Like, let's go. Like, come with us. So me, I got on the back of the older sister bike, and we going up the hill, go around the corner. Y'all, looking at it now, knowing the distance that we traveled, there really was a long bike ride. Like. For real. So I see why my mama was mad, because it wasn't like just around. Like in a car, it was like around the corner. But on a bike, it took a little minute to get up there. So I'm just being stupid on the back of her bike. She traveling up the hill. I'm just, just riding. Nobody had on helmets, knee pads, none of that.
I'm sure they used to wear none of that.
No. Whatever happens. So y'all, my grandma had like some company, and they was sitting on the porch talking. She had stepped in the house. The company was still on the porch, waiting on her to come back out, like with refreshments and stuff. And so they saw me going up the hill, but they didn't say nothing to me, so I ain't saying nothing to them. So come to find out, he told my grandma, Amber went around the corner with them little kids. I don't know where they went. Like they went up the hill. What she say that for? She called my mama. My mama, they kidnapping kids. Like she got so paranoid, y'all. And they said, well, they couldn't have got far. They were on bikes. So y'all, we had made it to the Candyland around the corner or whatever. Like I said, on the bike, this was a long little trip. And like we come out the house, I got my stuff. or whatever, and my mama pulling up. Y'all, she was hot. Like, she was so pissed off. I thought something bad happened to you. They told me you just went up the hill. I flew home from work. It was already close to time for her getting off. So she used to come straight home when she got off from this particular job. So she got off at 3:30. So she would be home before 4. My mama was a nice little drive. She would be home before 4 o'clock. So she pulling up, she mad. She like, why you didn't tell nobody where you was going? He just told me you left up the hill. I know that was kidnapping kids. I got so scared. I'm talking about she was so mad.
You
like,
got a whooping?
I ain't get whoopings. My grandma always say we can get whooping. If you hit her, I'm gonna hit you. I be like, yup, you gotta listen to your mama now. So shout out to my grandma living with us growing up because she saved me from a mini whooping I know I was supposed to get. But my mama was so mad, y'all. Like, that's the first time I really remember her getting mad. My mama don't never get mad about nothing, really, honestly. Like, she's a laid back parent out of everybody parent I know. Everybody be like, I like your mama. She don't ever, she cool. So that was the first time I ever got in trouble. And I mean, in the moment, it didn't seem like it would be that serious for her to do all that. But I can get her point, like, from a parent's point of view, like, you just going off, not telling nobody where you was going. And they do kidnap kids a lot. I don't think that was sex trafficking back then like they do now. But
like, was it a lot of y'all or it was just 1 or 2 of y'all?
It was just us 3. Like, the little sister, the big sister, and me. And we was all little. Like, skinny.
And y'all
and short, too. Yeah. Like, even the oldest girl, she was like 2 or 3 years older than me. She still looked like she was our age. Like, we was all short and all skinny and all little. So that's really why she got mad. So she made them put their bikes in the car. And she took all of our little butts home. She parked in the driveway. They walked across the street. I don't know if she told their parents or not. But their parents were, like, crazy. So they really didn't care what their kids did. So, like,
they wanted them.
That's why I'm not going to say that because it'll be mean. So, never mind. But, yeah, that was the first time I ever got in trouble. That's the first time I can remember my mom being mad at me. Like, she was mad.
Well, I don't necessarily remember the first time I got in trouble, but I remember a time I got in trouble when I was little. Okay, I was probably like 10, 11-ish, probably somewhere around there. So I have an older brother, y'all. He like 11 years older than me. And he is known for being the wild child, like in the streets all the time, like gang banging type stuff.
And if you're watching this, you know it's true.
Yeah, so she was real how you say that?
Skeptical?
Yeah, that. She was real dead.
She like, I ain't gonna even try it no more. She was real dead.
Yeah, she was real dead about like everything, every little thing somebody would do, or I do at least. So one day I came home from school with my pants like tucked in my socks. Like I had some long socks on. Like they came up to your ankles and stuff.
I remember everybody was doing it.
Yeah, so she basically thought that it was like some gang related stuff. Like, you finna be in the gang, why you got your socks on like that? I'm like, it's just socks. It's just socks and my pants. Like, she was really getting mad at me, like cursing me out. And I almost got a whooping. I was this.
What stopped him?
My brother walked through the door.
Shout out to you.
It's your fault that she was yelling at me, but shout out to you for not giving me a whooping.
So you got the idea from him? You got the idea of like wearing your socks like that from him?
No, he never wore his. Like you said, it was a thing that we used to do. Yeah,
but him just walking in the house.
But she thought that it was like gang related, so that's why she went off on me. Like, I'm an innocent child. Like, I never got whooped. Well, I did get whoopings, but I never did nothing like extreme or what y'all got in trouble for back in the day.
Me neither, because I
was a good child.
I really was a good child, like y'all.
Like I used to get in trouble for stupid stuff,
like stuff you wouldn't even thought. Like
why cleaning my room, socks in your pants. Pants in your socks.
See, I didn't get in trouble for not cleaning my room because my mom and my grandma would clean our room. Like they would clean the house like twice a week, and my room would always get cleaned with them. And I didn't never stay in my room. Like, I always stayed in my grandma's room, right up under her, like, right up under her. She couldn't walk without me under her. Like, I was her shadow, literally. When you saw her, you saw me. Everywhere we went, I went with her. Mom would be like, I'm finna go here. I'm finna go with my grandma. I'll holler at you. I see you when you get back. So I got in trouble for stupid stuff, y'all, like dumb stuff.
And then, like I told y'all, my cousin used to stay like around the corner. We used to always.
If you haven't already watched that story time,
go watch it.
Go watch it.
Link it below. We're gonna link it below. My other little cousin, who was a girl, used to always be in my house, and we used to always just want to go over there. So we'll think it's nothing. We'll just go out the house, and she'd be like, "You supposed to tell me when you leaving." They used to be like, a lot of times I used to get in trouble too.
See, I ain't never used to get in trouble for that because, like I said, y'all, I really didn't go nowhere, really. So I never thought like I supposed to tell her if I'm just finna go around the corner. Like I just thought like I'm just gonna go around the corner and come back. Like
it's my cousin's house. It's just around the corner. Like you know where I'm gonna be. I can't be nowhere else. That's the only place I used to be.
Yeah, we didn't even. Now that I think about it, growing up, everybody would come to my house and be like, "Let's go to the candy lady or something." I'm like, we don't have candy ladies around here. Like they would be like, "You in the suburbs?" And like, you don't have candy ladies.
Wait, y'all never had candy ladies?
We didn't have candy ladies or corner stores.
Dang, y'all sure don't have a store over there.
Like, if you wanted some, like, Zuzus and Wham Whams, you better take your butt to, like, a major gas station, like Shell, BP. We had those. We didn't have, like, little rinky-dink corner store. We didn't have candy ladies. We didn't have none of that. So, y'all, when this person moved in over there and was selling, like, stuff at her house or whatever, she was a real clean old lady. Everybody got excited, but she didn't do that much longer, I don't think. And if she did, I never tried it no more because I already got in trouble for going over there once. I ain't going back. Shoot. Nah, you on your own. Sorry.
Man, the candy lady used to be the best with the freeze
I couldn't wait to go to the hood, y'all. Get freeze cups.
Yes.
You know, get all that good stuff. The
pickles.
Yes. Get the hot chips, you know, and a plate of cheese. Sometimes they put like ground beef on it. Like, y'all. The hood really was where it was at. So y'all be like, you know, you a suburbs child. Like you grew up in the bougie. The ghetto really was where it was at, low key. So
you had fun when you was in the hood.
Yes. So like y'all,
it's always something going on.
Like y'all, what's the word I'm looking for? Were envying me for living in a better neighborhood, but really I was envying y'all because baby, y'all had the best time. Like y'all would come outside, you know, all the little hood kids out running, doing hood stuff. Like I loved going to the hood because we didn't have that where I was from. Where I'm from, like my house, it was quiet. Like everybody was in their house. Like, you know, like their house, no. Like, so I couldn't wait to go to the hood, y'all. So y'all envy me, but I really envy y'all. Y'all really had it better than me. Don't let the big house confuse y'all or fool y'all, because this ain't
just because they had more fun.
Yeah, they really had it better than me. Low-key. But we gonna elaborate on this topic forever, so let's move on. Y'all probably saw me looking down while she was talking. I was paying attention, but I was trying to, you know, read through all the suggestions we got because we got a lot this time. Shout out to y'all. Keep sending us suggestions. So, moving right along. The next suggestion was funniest. Oh, I just said that.
I'm dead.
The next suggestion was my list skipped. Why don't women know how to be submissive?
What is submissive?
We can Google it. I can give you a better decision. I mean, a better definition. Submissive. Google says it's an adjective. It's inclined or ready to submit or yield to the authority of another. Unresistingly or humbly obedient. Submissive servants, marked by or indicating submission or yielding to the authority of another. A submissive reply. Basically, like, have you ever watched 50 Shades of Grey? How Anastasia Steele submitted her, like, was submissive to him.
So basically,
whatever he want, like,
okay,
catering to your dude for real. So what was the question? Why don't women be submissive? What you got to say for that? Why don't women know how to be submissive? I'm not gonna say women don't know how to be submissive.
You have to be the right person.
Yeah,
like you can't be submissive to everybody.
Like if you're not
anybody.
If you're not her person, she's not gonna submit herself to you. Like she's not gonna.
You have to be emotionally, mentally, physically, all that attached
to you. Like you can't just be no random Joe Blow on the street and think she gonna.
Right.
We in a relationship now. You gonna submit to me? Like no, it don't work like that.
Yeah, or just treat her any kind of way. Treat her like one of these little thoughts on the street. Like no.
Stop pikey, stop bopping. No, it ain't none of that. Like when a woman wanna submit to a dude, it's because she wants to. Like. It's not forced. It's not pressured upon her. It's like Like, I'm so in love with you. I like you so much. I'm gonna submit to what you say. And like, you ain't gotta be weak to like be a submissive. Like, that's not what they mean. Like,
some people enjoy, pleasing their peoples.
Yeah, like if you have that person and y'all been rocking for like a while and y'all know for sure this your person, why not? Like, I'm not gonna say, like I said, women don't know how to. So right. I'm sorry if the women that you mess with didn't know how to, but trust me, it's the person out there that will submit to you.
It's okay, your time will come. Just make sure you treat her right and connect with her on a deeper level.
Like I said, if she still won't, she's not your person.
I feel like I'll be submissive if I was like real deeply in love, like deep. Like we connecting deep. We finna get married deep.
Let me go deep. Like, yeah, I agree with you though. Like I would do stuff for like a dude, but like
be completely submissive.
Submissive to him. I ain't found that person yet, so yeah, I have to come back and give y'all my response if I find my person and be like, okay, so this is how I did that. Right. I'm just telling you from a single right now point of view of me. Like, I've never done it. So
give us some years.
Give me some time. Give me a moment to find my person, because right now I ain't got my person. The next
single. In my inbox too.
Single, ready to mingle. Single as a Pringle.
I'm just playing, y'all. I don't need no real shoot.
I'm still single, but I'm not looking though. If that makes sense. Like, friend-wise, we could be friends. What's up? Friends.
Besties.
How many of us have them? Friends. Like, we could be friends, but like, I'm not really looking for, like, okay, my thing about that, we always go off topic from my topic. So my thing about that is,
wait, what you gotta say?
I'm not looking for anybody, but like if the right person stumbled along the way and we started off as friends, started off as close friends.
I heard that song too right before I came.
And you turn into my boyfriend or something, like it's gonna be unplanned. Like I'm not looking for nobody. I'm not going into this like, stop singing the dang song. I'm not going into this like looking for a person. I'm just vibing. Like if we vibe, we vibe.
Thanks.
So, like I said, I'm not looking for anybody, but if the right person just stumbles along my path and the signs are inevitable, like I can't avoid them anymore, then I'll try it. So, just putting it out there. Don't just intentionally go trying to shoot y'all shot, but, yeah. The next topic is, okay, so I see that this girl talk is about relationships, sex, and stuff like that, because the next topic is, why don't women know how to reason with their man?
Reason?
I wonder what they meant by that. Why don't women know how to reason with their man? I guess you're meaning like...
I'm confused.
Why don't women know how to reason with their man? Like you want it... I'm assuming that you're saying it is to the point of like your woman always want things to go her way. Like she don't have a compromise or like a meeting in the middle with her person. Like why don't you reason? Like... we should do this. Like I'm assuming your reason should be a compromise. So that's how I'm gonna answer the question. So why don't women know how to compromise with their man? Once again, it's the woman that you're talking to. Like it's not everybody. Like some of us are grown. Like some of us know like life happens. Like everything is not gonna go your way. Especially not if you're in a relationship. Like, y'all have different opinions, different thoughts, different feelings about stuff.
You have to think about the other person's feelings and how they feel.
You have to meet them in the middle sometimes.
It's a 50-50.
Like, you have to put your pride, like, in a relationship, a lot of people don't understand this. It's not just you anymore. It's a y'all. It's a us. It's a we. Like, you have to put your pride aside a lot of times. Like, I know sometimes you might get into it with your significant other and you're like, I ain't finna talk to them. Nope. Sometimes, y'all, you can't be stubborn like that. Like, you might have your little hour, maybe. I'm not finna talk to them, but at the end of the day, if he's the same way you are, and both of y'all like, I'm not finna talk to her, she like, I'm not finna talk to him, one of y'all gonna have to be the bigger person and put y'all pride aside and apologize for y'all to get back to y'all. Like, so I'm gonna say that's what you mean. Like, why don't y'all compromise? I think it's the person that you're talking to, because me personally, I reason with mine a lot, and I, compromise with mine a lot.
I feel like it goes back to the other question too. Like, you have to be completely like involved and trusting and loving and really like the person to be like that too. Like if you're not interested in a person like you say you is, you're not gonna want to do that, or they're not gonna want to do that.
So I think it's the person. Like I said, maybe you need to find you another person, but like not every female is like that. I hate when niggas be like,
They put
y'all,
females in the same category.
Everybody the same.
But females do it too. And they put our niggas in categories too.
They do, but like everybody is not the same. Like just because you went through something with a previous person don't mean with this next person. Like, okay, you can have your guard up from a previous relationship. So when this new relationship that's smacking you in the face, like all the signs point to you need to be with them, but your guard is still up from your past relationship. So you can't even let this new person come in and, you know, razzle dazzle you because you still stuck on something that happened with Joe Blow forever ago. Like you need to. I know it's easy to carry baggage, like emotional baggage from previous relationships into a new relationship, but sometimes you gotta let all that stuff go out the window. Like, everybody is not the same. And they're just not, like, everybody is not out here trying to run game on you. Everybody's not out here trying to play you, manipulate you, take advantage of you.
You should, like, try different females. Like, maybe you stuck on this certain type of female, and you need to, you know, be diverse, branch out, try something new.
Like, a lot of people be like, you know, I ain't got no type. But really, subconsciously, deep down inside, think about every single person that you have had a relationship with or dealt with in the past. Some people might be falling into repetitive cycles and repetition and talking to the same person in a different body with a different name. So,
hello.
Sometimes it's you.
Hello.
A lot of people don't want to admit that it's them sometimes. Like, it's not always the other person. Sometimes it really is you. So that's why I say go back to self-care and self-love. Like, you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. Because without the self-love foundation,
you have to be completely 100% with yourself.
It ain't gonna work.
Love somebody else.
It ain't gonna work.
Get somebody to love you how you want to if you don't even love yourself. How you expect somebody to love you if you don't even love yourself?
If you're not in touch with yourself, it ain't gonna never work.
How?
It's not gonna ever work. And I regret to inform you if you thought it would, but
especially if you're not happy with yourself.
That's the major thing.
You talk
like
about yourself all the time.
Dudes always assume that like you not in love with yourself. Like you don't love yourself if you wear weave, or you don't love yourself if you wear makeup and eyelashes and get your nails done and stuff.
Just because it's fake.
You're enhancing your natural features. Like now, some people do use it as a crutch. I'm not gonna speak for all, but me personally, I don't. Like if I wear it, it's just to enhance stuff that's already there. It's not to make myself look like a totally different person. But we go off topic every time. But feel free, y'all, to insert your opinions below in the comments below, because we're interested to hear how you feel on the topics that we have been talking about. So maybe you're a dude, and maybe these female questions are like, y'all want to elaborate. So we want to hear what y'all got to say, for real, for real. The next topic is, why don't women buy gifts as often as she thinks she should receive them? It's your female. Like, these are different topics from different people, so it's all of y'all females. So I just, y'all need to get y'all some new boos. Like, your boo ain't your boo. I'm sorry. Like, if you just expect the dude to buy you stuff all the time,
she ain't the one.
She's not the one. Like, you gotta,
ain't the one.
What you say, 50-50? Like, the way he buy you gifts, buy him stuff too. He like being surprised. He like receiving little gifts. Like, ooh. Like, it's the thought that counts. Like, ooh, she was thinking about me enough to buy me this.
I used to love buying my niggas stuff. I be so happy. I be like, I'm finna buy him this. Ooh.
Like, order something or something. Like, be so excited. Like, I'm gonna surprise them with it. But I be like, I can't wait. Like, here, open it.
I be so excited that if it's a surprise, I still be wanting to tell them.
I be more surprised than them. Like, I be so excited. I be like, open it. What we get? Open it. Like, I love doing it. Like I said, only if you're the right person though, because if you out here cheating on me and you got a whole nother relationship going on, you're not gonna get that treatment. You're gonna get cut off. Cause it's snip. Get that bread, get that head, and leave. Like, no. I know y'all like, why she keep singing songs? Oh
get you. God. I know. Boo. Period. She ain't for you. If she ain't doing all this, get you a new one.
She's boring. She basic. She might be broke though.
I'm dead.
Like, think about it. She might not have the money to afford it, But dang, you can do like little stuff in the house, a little bubble bath, a little massage, like something to show that they were thinking, that you were thinking about them, like that they crossed your mind, like you love them, like
it
something.
can be just like your favorite candy or your favorite juice or anything.
Like, nah, she broke. She gotta be broke. But still, like, it's stuff that you can do if you ain't got no job and you ain't got no money, that, you know, sentimental. Like, it's the thought that counts, really. Like, I'm not really big into, like, the flashy gifts and, like, don't buy me no Apple Watch, don't buy me no brand new iPhone. Like, yeah, I'ma love it, but, like, it's materialistic things.
I like thoughtful stuff.
I like, you know, homemade stuff, like, stuff that you actually
Romantic.
considered. Like, yeah, one time, this person bought me, like, all of my favorite everythings. Like, you know, my favorite candy.
Oh my God.
So, like, y'all, I had this person that, like, made this little sweet little box, like, decorated the box, you know, decked it out. And, y'all, all of my favorite everythings were in there. My favorite drink, my favorite juice, my favorite cookies, chips.
See, you can do little stuff like
all
that.
of that, like,
It's so
perfume,
cute.
like, y'all. They're really in a little handwritten note. It's not much, but I was thinking about, like, that's it there. Like, it don't always have to be a materialistic thing. Like, yeah, nice, expensive gifts are good, but it don't have to be about that. Like, that's not what it's about. It's coming from the heart. The iPhone, it come from the heart, but I appreciate your gesture nonetheless. Like, I'm still hello, like, but no, it didn't come from the heart. So, next topic, feel free, like I said, to comment below your opinions. Next topic is, though, peer pressure, and peer pressure when it comes to having sex, if you're not ready.
Peer pressure with
Peer pressure is an MF. That's the whole topic by itself. So for the person to say involving sex too, like, I feel like they hit me, because my first time, I feel like I was kind of peer pressured.
They talking to you too?
I feel like they talked me into it because there wasn't nothing that had ever
So
crossed.
like how was it peer pressure?
Because like
what are signs of peer pressure?
it's different with everybody in every situation. But for me personally, like, the person brought the idea up of having sex, and I'm like, nah, like, I'm a virgin. Like, I really back then was true to my values. Like, I'm not gonna have sex until I'm married. Like, I'm not gonna have sex until I'm with a for sure person. Like, we weren't even in a relationship. We were FWB, friends with benefits, without the benefits part, because we hadn't done anything. I was legit set on not having sex, and I kept telling him that. And it's like, you know, I would block him and do all this other type of stuff, and it's just be like, but you know, you should just let me put that tip in.
Nope.
Like, but you should just, you know, it'll feel good.
Nope.
Like, that ain't the point. Like, you're not respecting what I'm telling you because you're so focused on doing the nasty. Like, you can't, like, what? Like, and then, okay, when I tell my friends about it, like, they would be like, I mean, if you don't want to do it, don't do it. But at the same time, they would also be saying, like, I mean, everybody else did. I'm not everybody else. I don't care what y'all have done. It wasn't more so the peer pressure from my friends. It was the peer pressure from him. Like, he wouldn't accept no for no. And even when he, you know, came, like I said, watch the story time below. When he came to see me, like, the visit, okay, I guess it was me being naive. I thought, like, can I come see you just meant, like, hey, how you doing? What you doing? Like, I didn't think it really meant, like,
hey, what did?
Like, I didn't think all of that went into it. I thought it was just a sweet little visit, like a little, but the whole time he had an alternative motive. Like, he already knew what he came over there for.
People really don't have true intentions these days. They just want to get what they want out of you and leave.
They don't care how it hurt you,
They
how
don't
it
give-
affect you.
Even if you telling them how it's gonna mess up your mental, your physical, your anything, they just do not care. It's all about self nowadays. Like, people don't care about other people's feelings,
At all.
emotions, or nothing.
And I kept telling y'all, like, I didn't want to do it. Like, I just didn't, and it just happened. Even after I said specifically, you know, that I didn't want it to, and it's just like,
So, like, afterwards, you felt bad.
I keep telling y'all I regret my first time. I know I said it as a joke, like, because he was terrible. I regret it because of that mostly, but, like, well, some parts. But I regret it because it wasn't something I really wanted to do. That's why I really regret it.
So you would have waited till later to lose it.
Yeah, and it's like, also, I went on and did it even though I didn't want to, and then it was terrible. Like, if I was gonna go and do it, at least let it be good. And it wasn't even good. So, I regret it, honestly. Like, I regret it. Peer pressure can really be an MF. Like, peer pressure can talk you into doing anything. I don't know if y'all watched the viral Facebook video from like maybe a month or two ago, where the boy was like at an apartment lake with his friends, and you know he couldn't swim, and he was like a heavy set dude, and they kept body shaming him like, you fat MF, you fat, like you just a wimp, like you not gonna do it, you ain't about it. Mm-hmm. And peer pressure can really make you do some things, like for real. So what did he do? He jumped in there knowing full well he couldn't swim. He wasn't even swimming. Like, he was walking the lake. You could tell he was walking the lake. But a lake has, like, its deep points. He reached at 30 feet. He didn't have a bottom. He didn't have a footing anymore. He panicked. Drowned. Died. His friend, oh, man, y'all gotta go get him. Mm-hmm. Like, peer pressure made this boy.
And then they did it on live. It made it worse.
Peer pressure made this boy lose his life. He had a baby, y'all. A little bitty baby. And she would never know her daddy besides looking at pictures. And he was there for his kid, too, because he had a lot of pictures with her. Pretty little baby. He lost his life, y'all. He was about to graduate in a few days.
Because of what?
Peer pressure. Like, peer pressure can really make you do some things. And I'm not going to even cap about that. Like, peer pressure make people commit suicide because they didn't want to do the thing. Like, they stuck to their values. Like, I'm not going to do it. Like, y'all, you shouldn't have to feel like you got to commit suicide for that. Like, peer pressure can really put you in some tough situations that you didn't want to be in, especially for the teenagers, high school age students. The only thing I can kind of say is kind of good about them being at home, they're not around other people, really. Like, you're not in your classroom setting where peer pressure is really dominant. I mean, social media, they can still get you through that too, but like, really,
social media is a motherfucker too, because
it is. And y'all, I just want to stress the fact that peer pressure really is an MF. Like, y'all,
moral of the story is have your own mindset, be strong in it.
And it's like, easier said than done. Mm-hmm. It's easier said than done. Like, if you, y'all, I really
be smart about stuff.
I really hope
don't just go with your first mind too. Like, really sit and think about like what you're doing and do you really want to do this or stuff like that.
I really hope that y'all don't be like me and other people who got succumbed into peer pressure and just flat out say no. Like, say no and don't feel guilty about saying no. Say no because it's something that you truly believe. Like,
it's okay to say no.
You gotta learn how to say no. That was my problem back then too. I said no, but it was like,
you was scared to say no.
He gonna be bothering me, or like,
yeah,
he ain't gonna want to be my friend. I should have said, if that friendship, if you being mad at me. But I didn't really know how to say no then. Like, that was my first time saying no, and it felt so weird. And I told y'all, it's gonna feel weird when you first get to saying it, but when you get to rolling, baby, you gonna no, no, and ain't, and not, and I'm not gonna do it. No, it won't, and shan't. Shant's a word. Shall not, shan't. So nope.
I guess I ain't never heard nobody use it.
I'm using it today. Trademarked by M.
Oh, my hair is bothering me.
This little piece here is bothering me. I've been trying to shake my head. Like, okay. That was the next topic too, learning how to say no. Ain't that something? I ain't even know that was the next topic, but learn how to say no. It's very, 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 like, it can really save your life saying no. Because a lot of times, you could be in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people and get caught up for life on some BS. Like, literally, you could be with a group of friends, y'all in the car doing, illegal things. You get pulled over. Somebody don't want to fess up to what's theirs. Everybody going. Now you finna spend the rest of your life in jail at the age 14. That's probably life, because they're going to give everybody that same charge. You're going to spend the rest of your life in jail when you could have been elsewhere doing something good. Like,
because you said, yeah, I'll ride with y'all.
Like, life really hit hard and really switches up quick. Like, things happen in the blink of an eye. Just please learn how to say no. Like, if you have a gut feeling, follow your intuition. Your gut feeling, it's never wrong. Like, it usually never steers you wrong. If you have a feeling, like a strong nagging feeling that you shouldn't do something, y'all, please don't do it. It can just save your life. Please don't do it. I mean, learn how to say no. To my younger kids who's out here watching, please learn how to say no. Please learn at a younger age, too, so you won't be much older and it really be hard because you're really stuck in your ways. And if they don't, boo, like we keep saying, they weren't your friends. They weren't. They should respect your decision as your friend. Like, that's just it.
You ain't got to do nothing you don't want to do.
And it goes for anything. Anything. Mm-hmm. Next topic is maturity and growth.
Maturity and growth. What you got to say?
You don't want to start it off?
I mean...
Okay, I'm going to say it's probably a lot of things that you used to do when you were much younger, much dumber, much all of it. Like, that as you get older, you should learn the error of your ways. Like, you shouldn't be on the same hothead, always want to fight, rah-rah, BS that you were on when you were younger. The older you get, you should just be able to let bygones be bygones, like to say, to hell with it, like, honestly. You shouldn't still be out here, like I gotta keep stressing y'all. Don't let nobody trick you at your spot. The older you get, the more things you obtain in your life. And if you still, like I said, on that rah-rah BS, like on that he said, she said, well, he said you did this and that, and she said this and that, and you go confront the person, and y'all get into it, and you fight, you go to jail, you lose your job, you go downhill from there. Like, y'all, maturity is a good thing. Growth is a good thing. And a lot of people are scared of change. You can't be scared of change. It's inevitable. And the more you try to confine yourself in this same little box and not try to change anything and try to be the same person you were back then the rest of your little life, you're going to be depressed, sad, stressed, mad, when you need to be glad. Like, change is a good thing. Like, change really is a good thing, y'all. It doesn't always have to be scary or always have to be a bad thing. Like, change is sometimes needed. Maturity is definitely needed because
everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Like, you can talk stuff out. Communication is everything, y'all. Communicating, it changes a lot. It fixes a lot. You don't have to stress. You don't have to worry.
Like, a lot of text messages can get misconstrued because when you read it, you might think, oh, that person got an attitude with me. So an attitude brings on an attitude. If you get mad back at them and you didn't even hear them out, like, it's causing a confrontation. It's causing a situation when it didn't even have to be. Like, you could have called them, like, what did you mean by that? Like, I'm the type of person, I don't like texting. If we're going to talk on FaceTime or in person because I want to see your face, see your reaction, hear your words, your tone, see all of that, because you could be on some little slick stuff on text messages, but, like, in person, you really didn't even mean it. Or that ain't how you meant to say it. It just came out like that. Like, maturity is an MF too. Like, you need to mature because these boys out here, these boys, that's what they are, boys. They will not grow up. Like, how long does it take for a dude to mature? Like, girls mature really, like, starting at 12. And you start, well, some girls, because some girls still be with their rah-rah. Still be wanting to beat up because your dude talking to her. Like, you should have the issue with the dude, not the female. She owed you no loyalty. Your dude owed you all the loyalty. Like, you can't get mad at her because your dude was talking to her. She owes you no loyalty. Whether she knew y'all were together or not, that's not the point. She didn't owe you no loyalty. Take that out with your dude. Don't come at the female because now you looking stupid. Now you getting posted on social media and getting drugged. Like, for nothing. Sometimes, like she said, everything does not deserve a reaction. I can't tell y'all how many times on social media I've seen, like, subtweets and subliminal messages aimed toward me that I knew. I knew it was aimed toward me. What'd I do, y'all? Like, the old me would have liked it. I wouldn't have said nothing probably. I would have liked it. I don't even do that now. I just look at it, read it, laugh, maybe screenshot it. send it to my friends, like, did y'all see this? And I'm gonna keep scrolling because I have too much going for me. And I'm not gonna lose what I got for you. Sorry, it don't work like that. Like, I'm so unbothered to a lot of stuff right now. Like, I don't even react to stuff the same. That's how I know I've matured. Things that I know back in the day would have got me hot, agitated. I don't even trip off that no more. It is what it is. Like, you can't expect too much out of people because you're going to get let down. You can't have high expectations for people because you're going to get let down. And
I think your experiences, too, determines your maturity or emphasizes it or makes it grow faster.
Well, a lot of people need to go through some things because what are you doing? What's going on? Like, but growth and maturity is really important, honestly. You need to do that. You need to, and it's not nothing like you can't read no book on how to mature. Me personally, I was matured right before my age because I was raised in a household with older people.
I think it is some books like they can help you out with that, like growth and
growth maybe, but like maturity got to come from within. It got to come from you.
It's the same thing though, like growth. And
like,
maturity.
how you gonna tell me how to mature? I feel like you should like, I don't know, maybe you can, but I think being raised in a household with older people matured me before my age. I experienced life at an early age, y'all. Like, I knew a lot about the world from simply hearing older people talk about it. So the things people my age were going through and like complaining about, I had already been warned not to do it. So I pretty much knew way too much at an early age. So I was really the old spirit, the old person out of all my friends because
me too. That's why I think
I knew the world pretty much.
That's why I think I attract a lot of older friends.
Yeah.
And
I be at work with all the old heads. Like, I'm talking about we be in it like whole conversations, just chilling. They be like, why you don't hang out with the people? Cause they on it. I ain't got time for that. Like, I like talking to them about life, about like stupid stuff. Well, not stupid stuff, but like, you know. I've always been an older person, loved older music, just knew a lot about the world at a very young age. Like, I know people be like, you should stay out of grown folks' business. But y'all, I was raised in a household with older people. They didn't try to sugarcoat nothing to me. They didn't try to tell me lies or sell me fictitious BS just to pass the day. Like, they were straight up with me. Like, one day in life, you gon' so-and-so and so-and-so. They really put me up on game at an early age. So, well, a lot of people weren't that fortunate. A lot of people grew up with people, you know, your parents might have been not too much older than you. And if they didn't know, they really couldn't put you onto a game like that. So it's different for everybody, but you need to change. Change and maturity is good.
Get around people who you trust and people who, you know, experience life and can teach you some things. That was the last topic.
It was, and shout out to all of y'all for submitting these topics. Even though the topics, like, we didn't ask for a specific genre, but all the topics pretty much focus around like relationships or sex or like the man versus the woman type thing. And you know, this is like a little relationship, I guess, girl talk. But you know, girl talk is not only just for girls. Like, we invite the dudes to come sit at our round table and chop it up with us. Comment below your opinions, your thoughts, your feelings, if you have stories you want to share, because we're interested in knowing all of the above. And well, you guys, y'all know what that means. It's the end of the freaking video. We don't want to leave y'all, but we'll be back, we promise.
Next week, send us topics. We're going to get on live for real, y'all.
For real this time. Facebook and Instagram. So if you haven't already added us on social media, the link. Our social media handles is in the description below.
Make sure you subscribe, like
this video. Subscribe. And
like this video, comment, share this with your peoples.
And make sure y'all comment for real, because we really read every comment. We reply back to every comment. Whether you comment on here or on our social medias, we always reply back.
Facts.
And it's like, we need the feedback to decipher what y'all like and don't like.
Right.
So make sure you comment topics for the next Girl Talk. We'll be on episode 3. I'm so excited. Y'all.
We will be featuring guests.
And y'all, like, we forgot to do this, but like the mental health check-in, we hope y'all are doing okay. We hope y'all week was good. Work really stressed me out, but I'm still here happy, cheesing, and smiling on the camera.
Yeah, I've been happy all day. Like, I had a lot of energy. I felt like today was Friday, but it's just Thursday. But yeah. Hope you like this video.
Pray.
Remember to pray and
Stay out the way.
Bye.
Until next time, bye. My damn white tee fucked up. You can't be yup in my white tee. If it's dirty, don't be wearing white. If your white be looking dingy, like, y'all, I had a little accident with a baby, you know.
You saw that too?
Hey now, he landed on your shirt. I saw it in the camera.
It was over there. It was another one.
It was another one, nigga. He was right here. When you go back, you gonna see it. It flew through here.
Oh my God.
So.